Guardiola heaped pressure on rivals by claiming they do not win trophies, despite spending more than him. But the sarcastic Manchester City boss joked he was sad and upset the Etihad hierarchy are not splashing more cash, having lavished £455.8 million in the last 4 windows. Sign up for the Arsenal newsletter. Thank you. Pep Guardiola suggested other clubs should be winning more trophies becuase they spend more credit. Alamy. Arsenal, who are second in the net spend table, currently lead the Premier LeagueCredit, PA. City lie only 7th in the Premier League net spend table over the past 5 years. And Guardiola said, "Good luck to the 6 teams who are in front of us for net spend for the last 5 years. I want to be the first. I don't understand why the club doesn't spend more money. I'm a little bit grumpy with them. Why not spend more money? Let's go. I'm a little bit sad and upset because, in net spend, we are 7th in the Premier League over the last 5 years. Read more in football. But like we won in the past because we spent a lot, now 6 teams have to win the Premier Leagues, Champions Leagues and FA Cups because they spent more in the last 5 years." Guardiola was clearly still frustrated from having blown a 2-goal lead to draw 2-2 at Tottenham on Sunday, a result which leaves City 6 points behind Prem leaders Arsenal. City's side included £62.5 million Antoine Semenyo and £20 million Mark Guéhi, both signed in January. Pep later claimed his comments about the club's spending were a joke, but added, "These are facts. It's not an opinion. You can have an opinion, like you say we played good or bad against Spurs, we can agree or disagree." Most read in football. Casino special, best casino bonuses from £10 deposits. Manchester United lead the net spend table over the past 5 seasons, followed by Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, Newcastle and Liverpool. City have outlaid £455.8 million over the last 4 transfer windows, but in 5 years their net splash stands at less than £300 million, less than half that of their rivals. In that time Guardiola won 4 Premier League titles, until Liverpool ended that historic run in May. But despite spending £426 million last summer, the Reds' defense of boss Arne Slot's first Prem triumph is already over. Manchester United have won just 5 major trophies in the 13 seasons since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. Chelsea have paid out more than £1 billion in transfer fees but sit 5th and 13 points behind Arsenal, who have not been champions of England for 22 years. Spurs' only trophy success in the 5-year time frame was in last term's Europa League. Newcastle, who lifted last season's Carabao Cup, trail 2-0 going into tomorrow's semi-final second leg at City. Asked about whether City will ever shed the tag of only spending their way to success, Guardiola replied, "No, never ever. Always we live with that. Every time we won a trophy it was. Why was that? The numbers are the numbers and that is not going to change. This club, the hierarchy, is not allowed to talk about that. We have to focus on what we have to do." After the draw with Spurs, midfielder Rodri accused referees of being biased against City. Recommended stories. But Guardiola is convinced there is no conspiracy, adding, No, absolutely not. Of course there aren't meetings between the referees about how they can punish Man City. I'm not suspicious, comments.